I don't know about you, but one of the first things I do when entering someone's house is look at their bookshelves. And if they don't have bookshelves, I'm like, why am I here? No, I'm a nice person. I talk to non-readers. I'm not prejudiced like that. However, this is my friend's, and I've organized her bookshelves. I know what her shelves look like, but I've never had time to look through her 3,000-page Norden anthology because look at this glorious beauty. But today, I'm here alone, and I have all the time to read through this. Not all of it, but I discovered Felicia Dorothea Hemans, who has a poem called England's Dead. I thought that this was about England, like, perishing, and I was really excited. It's actually about soldiers, but it's still really dramatic, and I feel dramatic, so join me on a dramatic reading of this non-copyrighted infringement thing. Son of the ocean isle, where sleep your mighty dead, show me what high and stately pile is reared over glory's bed. Go, stranger, track the deep, free, free the white sail spread, wave may not form, nor wild wind sweep, where rest not England's dead. Oh, the Egypt's burning plains by the pyramid surveyed, what fearful power the noonday rains, and the palm trees yield no shade. But let the angry sun from heaven look fiercely down, unfelt by those whose task is done. There slumbers England's dead. I went through a phase where I just said Nietzsche titles as exclamations because that's the kind of person I was. I just really liked saying, "The spake Zarathustra." And everyone looked at me strange because, you know, I'm a weird people person and I like to be unique and original, sometimes to my own detriment. Anyways, but I think my next one shall be "Oh, Egypt's burning plains," and they will make me very popular. I just finished The Sniper because I'm doing a series on like the books that defined my decade, and Sniper is kind of the beginning of that because I read it when I first started high school in 2011, and it's a book that, like, I thought it was around 30 pages. It's less than 3, and yet it is so marvelously written, and it's been a really long time since I sat down and read it. I think when I was in grade 12 in 2015, so I love it so much. If you ever want to read a book that will just wow you, and the writing is better than I remember, like every word is so gloriously written, and then you have this beautiful depiction of what it means to the price of war, the price of like a man and a boy who's given his line, like this line, which is beautiful. His face was the face of a student, thin and aesthetic, but his eyes had the cold gleam of a fanatic. They were deep and thoughtful, the eyes of a man who was used to looking at death. It's so gloriously written, everything, the way that they describe cars as monsters. Liam O'Flaherty, like, I need to read more of his work because this has been one of my favorite short stories for the longest time, and it's so freaking well done. But anyways, I'm really excited to be talking about it for this video, so tune into that. I'm gonna self-promote. In the Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath has a beautiful rendition about the beauty of baths, and I cannot agree more. I love baths pretty much more than anything. It is so soothing and amazing and just makes you feel clean and wonderful and relaxed. And then we have tea, which is glorious and one of my favorite things, which of course I'm drinking. And then I'm like, the only thing that would fulfill this nerd dream would be to being able to have a book. But I don't know about you, but I have an existential fear that one day my library fees are going to come so high that they will be my undoing. So I don't need that life right now. So instead, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of The Water Dancer, which seems adequate to start when actually in a bath. So that is going to be my next little while. This is a weird segment, which is just my feet. Hello, so I'm very excited. I am going out on an adventure. I'm going to the bakery of my friends. She opened last weekend, and I'm very excited to be able to support her, and also her food is incredible. So excited for that. I am bringing my book, Come Tumbling Down. I started this and I am really, really in love. This is the 5th in the Wayward Children series, which follows groups of children who, well, not groups, they singularly go through doors, and his parking lot is not empty. And they go through that, and then they I'm losing my track of thoughts. What was I saying? They go through doors to portal worlds, they have their origin story, and then when they come back, if they're still kind of reeling from the whole experience, they go to this boarding school, which helps them try to kind of go back into the world and also allow them just to be strange and weird. And it's wonderful, their novellas. I really appreciate the origin stories a lot more than the quest books. For some reason, I was thinking it was origin continuing on in the world that it is, but it's actually at the school, and it's from a point of view that I didn't think it was going to be, but I'm loving it so much more. I find that each book in the series has gotten better for me, and I really, really loved An Absent Dream, and Come Tumbling Down is right there going in for the kill, so I'm very excited. And reading it physically, I allow the ability to see Shane McGuire's writing style so much more intimately, and I'm loving it. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later, and bye. Just look how wonderfully beautiful that looks. I appreciate that my hair is literally sticking straight out. Also, we have a dilemma. I'm still at my roommate, soon-to-be roommate's house, but my books are not here yet. And there's an issue. I'm trying to write a wedding card, what am I saying? Because my friend is getting married in Spain. She is one of my best friends from high school and childhood. I've known her since I was born, and I love her so much. And she's getting married in Spain, and I'm broke. So I am sending the letter with her brother, and I need a quote from Anne of Green Gables, because Anne of Green Gables is my favorite, and I always have a quote about people being far away, because she's moving to Spain and I miss her. And I don't have this. I only have 4 copies at my house, but I didn't bring it on my 1-week house sitting. I am a heathen. There is no redemption from this path I've taken. This is what we call breakfast at 7 a.m. So you cannot tell how cold and miserable and just wet and snowy it is, but I went outside for 2 reasons. First of all, there was shawarma. Second of all, books, which is always the answer. So I have, this is the wrong way, I have Race of Dragons by Evan Winters, and I have heard very, very diverse things about this. Either people love it or hate it. I also have the audiobook on CDs, not normally my type, but since I couldn't get it for an e-audiobook, this is the way I had to go. So I'm like really excited to see whether I love it or not. There are some elements in the negative reviews that I think might irk me, and there are so many elements that I've heard in so many of the Gush reviews that also sound amazing. So I will clue you in as I read it, and it will be an adventure. I just got home from all of this beautiful, beautiful weather. So much snow. One of the eternal struggles of being a YouTuber who likes to discuss serious things is trying to find adequate thumbnails. Like, thumbnails are already my biggest struggle in life. However, when I'm like talking about 9/11, I can't just be like, hi guys. So I have to be like, do I just stare deadpanned at the camera? Do I try to do something with my face? How do I do this stuff? I don't need the drama in my life. The struggle. Yeah, it's such a first world issue. Anyways, I'm hoping I'm going well. I always get really nervous when I film really important stuff, because I never feel like I say anything meaningful. I just kind of talk about stuff, so hopefully people are okay with that. Not only is it the month of pandemic and a city different, see, we're in Ottawa, we can tell from the poster behind me. I'm at my parents' house because the pandemic hit and I'm very immunocompromised and all of that, so I'm visiting my family for a little bit, and I'm actually going back to Kitchener, so I'm going to be able to film videos again, which I'm very excited about. March has been a weird month, February was a weird month, and now we're just kind of getting back to normal. Excited. The lighting is not helpful for me at all. What have I done? I did not finish Come Tumbling Down. However, libraries have been extended. I'm not even allowed to give the books back, and I'm not given any money, dues, library payments, fines. That's the word. Yeah, those aren't in force right now, although I can't get new books out, which is sad, which actually make me read my physical books, which are good. Anyways, I read many books since then. It has been a good time, and we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna probably start vlogging again because I have a lot of things to say about the books that I've read, and this month has seemed like a year and a half, so it's great. Happy reading and writing. Tell me what you've been reading during this extra time. If it's been stressful, tell me about your life. It's been a little while. Bye.